Yeah, what's up, too? But I didn't expect I was going to be bringing you guys another video this quick, but here we are. Initially, it was determined that Raheem Mostert was going to be missing about 8 weeks. He's going to go on IR, get healthy, have a small procedure, and get back. But now they say he's having, I believe, surgery for his cartilage chip, something like that, and he's actually done for the season. And in this video, I'm basically going to be giving you guys an overview of the entire 49ers backfield and what to go about it, and why I think you should target Elijah Mitchell as far as the waiver wire. Let's say 72 hours ago, nobody really knew who Elijah Mitchell was. Now here we are, and every fantasy show, every fantasy app, every fantasy Twitter tweet is talking about Elijah Mitchell as far as maybe the #1 waiver pickup for this week. Right now, this man is rostered in 0.7% of NFL fantasy leagues, and he was started at 0.6% yesterday. And I can only imagine what this percentage is going to go to on waivers clear tonight in most leagues. It's probably going to bump up to well over 70. I don't want to be too dramatic, but that's pretty much what it was. If you don't know who Elijah Mitchell is, he's a running back that stepped up in the game yesterday. Trey Sermon went out with an apparent injury. I watched film. I still couldn't even see where Raheem Mostert went out. I started seeing number 25, And he had 19 attempts for 104 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. He averaged 5.5 yards a carry. Right now, the current lineup is... But it would have been Raheem Mostert, Elijah Mitchell, Jermichael Hasty, and Trey Sermon. Now, there was a whole saga about Trey Sermon missing curfew and this and that, and why he was inactive yesterday. There was a whole lot going on. But Trey Sermon is my biggest concern as far as Elijah Mitchell, because I'm trying to figure out what are the 49ers' intention as far as him. Are they going to let Elijah Mitchell lead the backfield as they should, considering the way he performed yesterday on a short notice? Or are they going to take Trey Sermon and move him to the front of the backfield? Before you know it, it's going to cause a lot of commotion. And before you know it, it's a running back by committee. Hopefully it's not by committee, because the 49ers are known to doing that. I hope they just have the normal primary rusher, and then they have the change of pace role. Now, of course, it's the 49ers. Other backs will touch the ball. I just want Elijah Mitchell touching the ball 20 times a game. I don't want 10 between Elijah Sermon and Jermichael Hasty. That's a recipe for disaster as far as fantasy, because whoever gets the touchdown, that's the one you clearly should have started that week, but it's not that simple, Oh, also, they just signed Kerryon Johnson to the practice squad. Considering they just signed him to the practice squad, that makes sense since Raheem Mostert is now out. Everybody moves up one depth, so they need somebody else to cover for the practice squad. So that makes sense. I don't think he's going to be signed to the active roster. That wouldn't make sense considering Trey Sermon and Eli Mitchell and Jermichael Hasty is already on the active roster, unless they downgrade one of them to the practice squad, which definitely wouldn't make sense. Honestly, I think target Eli Mitchell. I don't see why they wouldn't. The man stepped up. He had 5.5 yards a carry. I know it's against a soft, probably Detroit front, but the way he stepped up, he didn't put the ball on the ground. He did what he had to do as far as a running back yesterday. So personally, for me, I do have #1 waiver priority. Since I did have the number 10 pick in the draft and I haven't made any claim prior to today, I will be taking Eli Mitchell, because if he's going to be an RB1 for the 49ers in a run-heavy offense, all signs point to taking him. Now, if they go ahead and just run a running back by committee, then I can live with that, But what I can't live with is allowing an RB1 to fall to a team with a lower priority when I can actually take him and have him on my team. On my team, I have James Robinson and Nick Chubb. And Eli Mitchell will be a great addition, like I said, in a run-heavy offense, under Jimmy G. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It sucks to see Raheem Mostert. He was riddled by injuries last season. Now, game 1, he's hurt again. I think last year, I don't want to say in game 1 he got hurt, but I know last year he hurt his knee. I don't know if it's the same knee, but I don't want to be negative, but I think this might be the last stint as Raheem Mostert as a 49ers running back. I mean, it was a great run he had, especially getting him to the Super Bowl a couple years back, but I don't want to say this is the end, but that's what it's starting to look like, because he's extremely riddled with injuries right now, and I don't know what it is, Like I said, I'm not that guy to be negative and say, oh, go ahead and retire, but that's what the signs are starting to point to. Maybe he have better success on another team, but pure unluck. I don't know what it is, but honestly, I hope Eli Mitchell lead his backfield, not for fantasy reasons, but, for fantasy reasons, but of course because he looked like one heck of a running back yesterday, the way he ran the ball. But that's pretty much all I got. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like I said, sorry to 49ers fans if they enjoy watching Raheem Mostert, but that's just how, the chips fall sometimes as far as football. Leave a comment if I say anything wrong, or tell me about how you feel about the situation, or what running back you fear could take the #1 spot. But because honestly, the #1 threat to Eli Mitchell right now is Trey Sermon. That's like a huge question mark for me. Like, what is Shanahan's plan for him? I don't know, but regardless, I'm taking him off the waiver wire. Hope you enjoy your day. This might be the last video for the day. I know I can't make no promises, and I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and peace.